Hey there, folks. It's me, Chris, with the Gig Man's Life. Yeah, baby. It's a gig man's life indeed. And of course, on this channel, all about the gig economy, freelancing on the internet, rideshare, delivery. We all about that. And as you can tell, I'm having one of those moments of sometimes it's better to be at a farm than listen to some of the shit that comes out of these companies at times. But let's go into it. Of course, this is another Golden Turdy. And what this is the actual company's edition based on public app review complaints and official app help pages. Welcome back to the Golden Turdy Awards, folks. The only award that shows where the updates are broken, the patch notes are vague, and somehow the users are still expected to smile through it. Tonight's category: simple. Which gig app took common work problems and upgraded them into full software features? Let's go into it. Worst app update of the year: Uber Driver. This one goes Uber Driver because the official app store updates notes keep leaning on the classic corporate masterpiece. We update the app regularly, bug fixes and performance improvements. That line has survived longer than marriages. Meanwhile, drivers are still left trying to figure out what actually changed and whether any of it helps. And this is coming from somebody who notices that it's still based in the UK, folks. Because have you ever noticed when most of these apps send you the wrong way on a cul-de-sac? I have. Worst navigation glow up: Lyft driver. This one goes to Lyft driver because public app store reviews describe navigation giving wrong directions, rerouting in the middle of the trips, and even suggesting impossible turns over mediums. That is not navigation, that is trust exercises. Uh Lyft navigation said turn left over the medium, like it was training drivers for low budget action movies. Oh God. Missing order notification award: Spark driver. Gee, how could we tell Walmart wouldn't be on this list? This goes to Spark Driver, where recurring public complaints describe offers appearing as the phone notification and then disappearing once the driver opens the app, or showing as unavailable immediately. Spark's own help docs also have a generic app issues page telling drivers to update, restart, or try Wi Fi, which tells you this has been a real enough pattern to need a standing troubleshooting page. And of course, Spark sends offers like ghost texts from your ex. You swear you saw it. Like InstaChat was being used. Yawn! Oh, yes, because we have even more fun. Best crash frequency increase: DoorDasher. Yes, the Dasher app. For this one, DoorDasher gets the nod. DoorDash has official troubleshooting and live dashing issues guides covering blocked pickups, missing orders, delay, and app problems, which is basically the software version of roadside emergency kit. DoorDash app stability is like fast food ice cream machines. Technically a part of the technically a part of the brand, emotionally not available. I gotta get through this. Worst communication breakdown award, Shipt Shopper. This goes to Shipt because public complaints keep circling around messaging issues, delayed communication, and update related weirdness, while Shipt's own help center has standing page for app problems and troubleshooting, which is common. But Ship messages work like family group chat on bad Wi Fi. Half the message shows up, nobody gets the timing right, and somehow the tension is still your problem. Most creative off screen failure, Grubhub for drivers. This one page goes to Grubhub for drivers. Public App Store reviews complain about not being able to clearly see the map on the offer screen and about confusing location handling on delivery. When the driver can't properly review what they're accepting, that is not efficiency. That is roulette with a mileage. Grubhub offer screen really said, trust me, bro. And they covered the evidence. Okay, and fake bug fixes patch note award. Basically, everybody, but especially Uber. This category exists because bug fixes and improvements is the gig app version of thoughts. It's the gig app version of thoughts and prayers. Uber's app store language is clean example of how companies can update something constantly while telling users almost nothing specific about the changed. Oh God. If patch notes say general improvement, that usually means Tim Allen's involved. I couldn't help but throw that in. Oh, mystery redesign award. Whoever removed the buttons again. This one goes to a group award because every gig app eventually decides the buttons you used yesterday belong somewhere stupid today. But Lyft earns another mention here because the same public review complaining about bad navigation also for their dashboard workflow improvement like a simpler pause feature for breaks that'll tell you the layout it's is a part of the frustration of doing this. Nothing builds works Nothing builds work confidence like opening the app and realizing your muscle memory has been laid off. Okay, and works fine on our end. Award DoorDash and Spark tie. DoorDash has formal help pages for recurring app trouble during live work. Spark has the generic app issues support routine. That combination is the perfect setup for the classic support experience. Yes, the whole system is on fire, but have you tried logging out and back in again? Okay. Oh, lifetime achievement update damage. All of them. And the lifetime achievement Golden Turdy goes to the whole field because across the gig apps, the complaints keep sounding familiar. Bad navigation, disappearing offers, message failures, confusing screens, and a vague patch notes. Different logos, same blood pressure. So, conclusion for all of our nominees, you took the job where already stressful, but them behind the glass screens and the mystery updates, and still found a way to make drivers feel beta testers with car insurance. And for the lawyers in the room, yes, it's funny, but you still have to hand this to a judge and act like it isn't. Oh, God. And it actually came with a page. Okay, folks, I just had to give it a laugh because being serious all the time isn't one of the best things for channels, and having an appearance of a sense of humor really gives people a lot of knowledge, and making it so that it can be memorized so that if people want to talk about this, you have some vague idea about what's going on. And yes, this is going through the apps and everything else, and it's got a nice little poster. So I'm going to go and post that on Rumble, because that poster, maybe I'll post it here on YouTube. But of always, if you're out there, have a fun, safe, and profitable day. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart that you've watched this video and laughed along with me. So let's go and have a good day out there, folks.